The mic is hot, the beats are tight, fast and tight and take to the mic tonight. Crypto talk, AI insights, gaining hype that just won't quit. Welcome to Fast Radio, where the truth won't quit. Welcome to Fast Radio, where the truth gets radically real. Stopping tight for the podcast ride, as they say in the sky, with fire and zeal. Fast brings the heat, the passion unbound. Tightens the voice of reason so profound. The stick gets styles in a perfect mesh, rocking the show like an audio blessed. Welcome to Fast Radio, the perfect mesh, rocking the show like an audio blessed. Welcome to Fast Radio, where
some low-tech introductions right there. How's it going?
Yeah. That was a quick one. We couldn't get a good download on that one fast enough, so we had to do the low-tech version.
So Captain Nero made that for us, and we can't download it, so I can't just put it in and use it there. So I had to stick my microphone up to the speaker.
Well, we can download it, but I don't think either one of us had an account. And at the last minute, we were like, "Derp." Oh, do you? It still wouldn't let you download it.
I can't. No, I can't. I have an account and I still can't download it. That's with Suno, people. However, I'm gonna come up with an alternate one because this one's saying that Titan is the reasonable one and I'm the passionate one. We all know that that's the reverse.
I am the voice of reason. That's right. You people who've been around a while, you already know that.
So there's quite a bit of lag. I don't know if it's on my side or your side, but I see you lagging. Some third person tell me if I'm lagging or Titan is.
I shouldn't be. There's like nobody home, and my speed test is going really well.
I've been having some really slow internet today. Don't know why. So maybe it's me.
That's really weird. So when I bumped my internet like 3 weeks ago, everything is like completely different. I got them on the phone and I was like, listen, I'm like, I don't give a shit about download speed. I just need upload speed. And so go through this whole rigmarole. Here, a plan that was triple what I have right now for down and up was $15 more a month. I'm like, push the button, lady. Then I get home and I realize my modem doesn't support that. So then I had to go to Amazon and buy a new modem. And now I'm flying. My upload speed is fantastic. I don't have fiber. I'm kind of in the sticks, so I don't have fiber, but I have to be a slave to what is that? What is that big company? Wait,
Comcast?
No, Spectrum.
So with my internet, I have the gigabit Ethernet, but basically it just stops faster. It starts faster and stops faster. So it'll still like give me the waiting icon, but then when it frees up, it like loads everything really quick. So it's like, what's the difference?
Oh my God. When I'm uploading the shorts, it used to take even a short that was like 30 seconds long would take like a minute and a half, 2 minutes before. Now the circle just goes zoop. I was like, oh, that works really well.
Kind of funny how that works, huh? When you pay more.
Well, it's only $15. Listen, so I was getting 5 to 6 megabytes per second. That was my upload speed, and that's probably why I was doing all that lagging before on the show too, because my family would be on the playing video games and everything else, and they're sucking bandwidth like there's no tomorrow. And so I was like, I gotta fix this. This is getting ridiculous.
Well, I've been lagging too for some strange reason, despite the gigabit Ethernet. So that's really kind of pissing me off.
Right.
Anyway,
are you using Wi-Fi?
Here I am, but when I was wired at my other house, which is with a different provider altogether, it would still lag. So I don't think it was my computer either. So I have a rather new computer. Anyway, So what do we got, sir?
We got a lot to talk about tonight. First of all, I think because we've reported on this before, big news from Gemini, right? So for those of you who had gotten a Gemini account and had staked things in their Earn program, we know that, what was that, like probably 18 months ago, no? Almost 2 years. They went, and the people that they hypothecated through went belly up. And so everything got locked up, and there's been a bankruptcy suit and the whole 9 yards. And Gemini, of course, the hero that they are, got everything released, and it's about to be unlocked. So I know I've got GRT tokens out the wazoo that are going to be released. And I wanted to address the email that I got because I was asking Faz if he got the same email, because all the scams out there, I never trust email, right? So I get this email from Gemini. It says, hey, everything's going good. You have to provide a verifiable email address that we will vet, and you have to wait 7 days before, up to 7 days for this verification, and then you'll be able to take the funds off of the Gemini platform to that approved wallet. They have to approve your wallet. I'm like, this sounds like a freaking scam to me. And I still haven't gone to Gemini to verify that.
No, it's not a scam. It came from them. In fact, I just did my address today, my whitelisted address on Gemini just today. You just go in and it's just one of the features. It's a scam.
Why are they doing that? It's a scam if they're making you dox a wallet, a private wallet.
Yeah, that's called KYC, sir.
They already have my KYC. They don't need more KYC.
Well, every wallet you send from is kind of doxed too. So what's it matter?
It's the point that they shouldn't be holding your funds hostage to get wallet addresses. That's bullshit.
They're not holding your funds hostage because you could easily cash in your stuff into cash, send it to your bank, and then send it from your bank to somewhere else.
I don't want the gain. I just want to tuck away my tokens. That's it. Tuck them away.
So, got a few other things going on. So, have you heard of BOATY McBoatface?
What's that?
It was supposed to be a ship a long time ago. The UK was making this new scientific research ship, and they had a public contest to name it, and they came up with 3 names, and then had a write-in option. And they said, we will name the boat this name that you pick. And so some local radio broadcaster came up with the name BOATY McBoatface and got everybody else to vote for it. And that won by a landslide. And then they reneged on it. And they're like, no, we're going to name it the second place one, which was a distant second. And they called it the Sir David Attenborough. And so a crypto has come up now that will remind us of BOATY McBoatface. This crypto is designed to help Mirandus developers. You know, those people that were working for Gala Games that they got McBoatfaced. Well, no. Well, some other things that Gala got McBoatfaced, but
the Gala ecosystem actually McBoatfaced the community.
Oh,
with the voting. When Spider Tanks was originally coming out, they put out a vote on what the game should be called. And before you knew it, the suggestion of Shooty Booms was starting to come away with the win. And suddenly something went wrong, and they decided to transfer it to a Google Sheet. And funny as it is, after that, Shooty Booms was not the winning one anymore.
From what I recall, they said something like, hey, we never said we'd name it that. We said that this was a suggestion. We've talked about this before. But funny enough, if you go to shootybooms.com.
Yeah, do you see how I led you into that?
Website. So there seems to be a glitch with that. It doesn't seem to work all the time, though, and I don't know why. Anyway, so as a result, let me see if I could pull up a page here. I figured I would honor BOATY McBoatface, which is, like I said, a crypto designed to help the Mirandus developers develop a new game. And I made a Zipbug NFT that I auctioned off. Let's see if I can find it.
So I'm not so sure it was designed. It's a meme coin, right? There is no function, there is no promise with that token. However, the proceeds will be going to the Mirandus devs.
The proceeds of what now?
The former Mirandus devs to help develop a community-based game.
The proceeds of what?
BOATY McBoatface.
Oh, the crypto. Okay.
Right. And so after we get through talking about BOATY, I'm gonna share my screen. And I realized that maybe everybody doesn't know about the base chain and how to use Metamask with the base chain. So I'm going to do a quick tutorial on how to get money over there and then how to go and do those things.
Is that like a pastoral tutorial?
Do you have to be like the grammar police here?
The sound police, more like accent police, because it's probably correct grammar.
It took me a year and a half to get obfuscate down.
Hey, you said it.
I know it took me a year and a half, but I finally got it.
Hey, Faz, what's this? I follow your Zipbug art. Could you do a Johnny 5 version? Actually, hold my beer or hold your beer, whatever. I want to talk about this first. So this is an auction I made to help the Mirandus developers. 250 views, got a lot. So this wound up selling. This I should have timed it a bit differently to like have it conclude tonight or something after Faz Radio, but I just did it on a whim. And so let me get my cursor over here. It wound up selling for about 0.189, I think like $500 or something. So, and these funds have already actually been transferred over to the Gala Collective, who is going to be employing the Mirandus developers. So this is, and look, there's already an offer of $305 for it. So, hey, you could claim what? BOATY girl here could claim $500 of charity on her taxes, and then she can get $305 of income immediately if she wanted to.
Well, not only that, but a special thank you goes out to BOATY girl for participating and winning the auction.
Well, thank you to all of these people. Where there's more, right? There's
who bid,
Where are the bids?
You gotta clear that.
Clear this?
Yeah. Clear
that.
And then filter by, there you
go.
Okay,
so this is it. So this is me making it 5 days ago. Skull Effects, rugvim.eth, Skull Effects, BOATY girl, BOATY girl. So yeah, BOATY girl won.
It would not surprise me if down the road this NFT had a special purpose somewhere. I'm not promising anything. I'm not alluding to anything. I don't have any secret information.
That's its way of trying to suggest something live on air.
No, but listen, Nate, Forged in Crypto, that whole Gala Collective crew, and they like to do things like that. So it would not surprise me.
Could have a boat in their game. That would be neat. And then they could, if they supported BOATY McBoatface, then they'd have to support this BOATY McBoatface NFT. But, well, actually, it's the only one, but you don't make a feature for one person. You want to make a feature for a bunch of people that they can get. So to that end, here, let's click on this button here. I've been in a, let's say, recently created. I've been making a lot more of these Zipbug NFTs lately. And actually, this was really, really cool. I like it. But they have a influence here of BOATY. So they have a trait of BOATY on them, some new ones that I'm making. So yeah, I could see if somebody liked BOATY McBoatface, put it in their game, they can at least get a trait from some of these guys. I only have like 7 or 9 of these ones with the BOATY trait. But yeah, this one I like a lot. Sometimes I impress myself.
That looks like Dragon Ball Z.
It does. So, and these two guys have stories in them. So moving things along. Captain Nero gave me an idea for he wanted some sort of pirate kind of flag or something like that, and so I was like, oh, what's a Zipbug look like if it's a pirate flag? And so I sent this one to him.
That's very good.
But
those are some nice ones.
Yeah, things have been getting better here with making these guys. Been coming up with a lot more neat ideas.
So keeping with the BOATY theme. Mm-hmm. For those of you who participated in the both the beginning, the pre-sale, as well as the sale of the token, it is now live and out there. And today is the day to claim. If you haven't done so, go to BOATY on Base, and the link is in the description, and you can claim your tokens now. I claimed mine a little bit earlier. And for those who may not understand this, I wanted to go through a quick tutorial. Yeah, see, I learn. I'm pretty
wait, before you do that, your tutorial, I was I said hold my beer. So let me go back here really quick, because I wanted to show, let's see, recently created.
Oh, here you go, too. I got the next comment ready.
So, is this one close enough to Johnny number 5? Because I kind of think so.
That's very close.
So, there you go, Mr. Think Tank. I already made it. I read your mind. Osprey says,
not only that, but Think Tank, he wants a selfie turned into a Zipbug. He wants to be his own Zipbug.
Oh, he wants his own selfie. Okay, that's getting hard now.
Faz can only draw stick bugs.
Mm-hmm. I draw stick bugs, play with them in Photoshop, throw them into the AI, and the AI somehow gets the essence of those stick bugs.
M-Ice, yes, that's a great one. We're gonna submit that one over there if you don't.
Mender of Broken Promise. That is good for what. For NTFD, I bet they could get something implemented a lot faster.
Oh, that would be a great Twitter post as well. That's awesome. Yeah. That's awesome. You are full of great ideas. M-Ice comes on, he joins us a lot, and he comes on here, and every time he comes on, he throws a ton of awesome wisdom out there, and this is no exception. Let me see if I can get my screen presented here. Let's see. I need a window. I need an entire screen, and I need screen 1. All right, let's see. All right.
Wow.
That looks like ass. Or does it not look like ass to you, or just me?
Oh, by the way, while you're doing that, the Make Miranda's Great Again Discord has a town hall at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time tomorrow, which let's just say that is 16 hours from now. So 10, 11, 12, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I think. And I'm actually not entirely sure what the town hall's about. I think it's probably about BOATY, but they asked me to be on it and to give away a Zipbug. So one of these cool Zipbugs is going to be given away.
All right, hang on. Let's do this.
So Captain Nero just sent me something in chat.
Okay, let's start.
Maybe I'll end the show with this if I could figure out how to download it. This ain't working. Dead air, Mr. Right. Titan. You're up.
No, I know. I was waiting for you to finish. All right, so I'm sharing now. We're going to start here. So the link is in the description for the bridge to base. Okay. Base is simply a different, a different, no, you can't see that. I'm going to have to share the screen at some point. A different chain. Okay. And it all you have to do is add the chain to your MetaMask and come to base. So first what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to bridge it. Super duper easy, right? So you can't see this part, but I'm in MetaMask and I'm going to connect my MetaMask wallet by connecting the wallet. And now I'm connected. I don't know what wallet I'm in. Let's see here. No, I'm in the wrong wallet. Hang on. All right, I got to disconnect and reconnect. So you connect your MetaMask wallet and it's still not connecting right. Come on, you. Connect. Accept. Good. All right.
Well, and what are we doing here again?
Let me make sure this is the right wallet. I'm showing people how to
make it soundbite worthy for your AI soundbite machine.
My AI soundbite machine. Or am I supposed to be in that one? I can be in either one. It doesn't matter. All right. So we're in this wallet. We've got it connected here up top. Okay. And the top right, there's my address.
What you're doing. What are you doing here?
I'm connecting my wallet to the base bridge to get money over from ETH to base. Okay.
Why would you want to do that?
So hang on, I'm not that far yet. So I've got it. This is why it's a pain in the rump roast to do this, because now I need to stop this screen. I'm going to switch over to window.
This beforehand.
No, I don't need to practice this. Entire screen, screen 2. Nope, screen 1. There we go. All right. Now, am I cascading on yours or is it just me?
It's you. Well, no, I see us.
Okay.
Many times.
Right. So in MetaMask, you first have to, now that you're connected, you can see my MetaMask here.
Oh, you just doxed your address there. Good job.
That's okay. I don't care. This is a trading account. So with this, you just have to add the base chain. And in order to do that, you go right up here, okay, to this top little drop down. The symbol there is ETH. And you come down to where it says add network. And you click that and it'll take you. Oh, now I got to switch. No, you can see this, right?
Yeah.
You can add the networks that you want to add right from here, or you can add it manually. You can go online and get settings. Base network will pop up right away when you go to add it. Okay. So it'll be in this list right here. You can just click add and it will add it. Okay. So we're on the ETH bridge. We have our MetaMask. And what we want to do is we're connected to that. We want to bridge. I have over here 0.008 ETH. Okay. And it says right here what network you're going. We're going from Ethereum to base. If you wanted to go the other direction, it will automatically prompt you to switch to the base network to go from base to Ethereum. So it goes both ways. Okay. So we want to deposit. And we're going to do 0.004223. So half of what's in there, $12.37.
So you want to base, right? You want to send ETH to the base chain. What reason?
You're sending ETH to ETH base chain, right?
Okay. Now you can do this with USDC as well and other things, right?
Right. You can do this with a lot of the tokens. The base chain supports quite a few of the ETH tokens, almost all of them, as a matter of fact. So then we want to take that much for $12.37, and we want to deposit ETH. It'll say, hey, you need to confirm it. It's going to cost me $2 to do so. Okay. So I'm going to confirm.
It goes down when you send it back.
Right. So There we go. It takes a few minutes. We can go into our wallet here. Let me look at, my balance is minus $12, well, $14 including fees. And this is the ETH network. Now let's go over to the base network. So we select that top little thing right here. And we go down to the base network. We click on it.
One new token. What you got there?
And now I have the ETH over here on the other chain. I don't know. Let's see what I got. Toby. That's a scam. So we're just gonna go ahead and yes, we want to hide that. I don't want to see that crap. Never interact with those, by the way. A lot of them are hijackers.
Okay, well, it's worth mentioning that if you're using so you're on the base chain here. If you're, I don't know, if you're moving USDC over to the base chain, you're going to have to import tokens and then import base. So why don't we go through that process? You can go to the base contract address and paste that in there when you import tokens. You can get that.
Yeah. Right.
Go to the BOATY on base site, and then we can get the contract address from there.
BOATY on base.
So go down.
Yep.
Oh, you know where it is? Okay. Oh, I think you got to get through here somehow.
Yeah, they added a few things here.
No, I think it's in that. If go up. I think it's in that area that was you have to like log on. So that one down. Come on. Up. Keep going up.
What the hell are you doing?
Really?
I was just there.
Keep going up.
What? Up.
Stop. Down. Right there. Click the I understand button because you didn't really understand. Hit connect. Oh, wait. This is Uniswap. So where's the that's in the claim screen. Go all the way up to the top. Go all the way up to the top again. Hit claim BOATY or buy BOATY, one of the two. Do claim because let's do claim for now.
I'm in the wrong wallet for that.
Go up to the top.
I'm in the wrong wallet.
So what? Claim BOATY. We just want the contract address, sir.
I know, but I don't know if it'll give it to me. Oh, wait, there it is. Yeah.
Yes,
so you go down here.
Thank you.
Right here.
Okay.
Right here is your token address.
So just click that little copy button. Yes. Go into MetaMask.
Yep.
Because BOATY is a brand new token, and you want to see it in your MetaMask thing. Yeah, go ahead and connect your Fedora account. Okay, so we don't have it in there, so click Import Token. We want to see if for some reason you get BOATY.
You can search first.
No. You'll have to hit Custom. It's not
I understand. I'm trying to show people. Sometimes you can search for this, but you've got to be careful because there can be multiples and some can be scams. So I always grab the contract address, and now we go here. And we paste. And it should bring up everything.
BOATY.
Click next, BOATY, and import.
So I mentioned that because BOATY is on the base chain. If you want to buy BOATY or move BOATY around, you need to be able to see it in MetaMask. And if you want to move, so you've already shown how to move Ethereum. You could also move USDC over to the base chain. Now, as far as buying BOATY, I think you can only do it on Uniswap. That's why you got that. I don't think they're selling it here anymore.
Well, and this is important to note, right? It doesn't add it to both sides. If I go back to Ethereum.
Because that's a different net.
Right. And it doesn't show up here.
I don't think there's BOATY on Ethereum right now. I think it's only on base.
I'm trying to let people know that that's why you don't see your token. You may be on the wrong chain. You have to be on the base network in order to see it. So there you go.
So those NFTs, actually all those Zipbug NFTs that I showed, those are all on the BOATY network too. Now what's interesting is if you're on like Coinbase and you want to send USDC to your BOATY wallet, to your base wallet with, to a base wallet, it'll just send it straight over, which is nice.
So with this is one of my trading accounts, and I keep Ethereum, I keep Avalanche Network, Playable Games. Those are all networks, just like base. Okay, Chronos, that's from crypto.com, Binance Smart Chain, Polygon Network, Arbitrum One. I do some stuff there, and the Flare mainnet. I do a lot of trading.
Apparently.
Oh, speaking of trading, a sidebar real quick. We had a really, really high spike on SHX today. I just made a buttload of money on that. So we went through. Yeah, we went through this on a previous Fazcast about using Stellar Term to do trading. And I noticed this morning when I got to work, I popped in, I got an alert on my phone, and it said price has increased by more than 20%. And I looked, and I had all Stellar, and I'm like, oh, my limit order hit, and boy, that was nice.
Yeah, it went up to about... Still up in this spike since the last couple of days. Interesting. It's about at 1 cent, just about.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So
I know that Stellar is not Stellar. SHX is now burning a lot of their SHX too. That's probably why.
So that, my friends, is a quick tutorial on how to add it, how to go there, how to buy it. How to use another network. It's a manual process with Metamask. With Rabby, R-A-B-B-Y, it automatically switches. I've moved most of my stuff over there, and basically I use Rabby probably 70 or 80% of the time. But that is the quick and dirty on that. I'm not going to go through a whole thing. We can make a separate video or something on that another time. I don't want to waste the whole show doing a Metamask tutorial. We have lots more to talk about. So let me stop my screen.
Yeah, this was mind-numbingly long. You have a lot of comments here, and I haven't been looking either. Do you have any good comments here? Did BOATY pass the FAS standard? Actually, I would say yes. It passes the FAS standard because, frankly, it passes Jesse Hines' standard, and his standards are a lot more stringent than mine. It is not a it's meant to be a meme token, and it's meant to be traded because it's a meme. Now, if people want to support it in their games and stuff like that, that would be cool. I'd like to see if I can support it in my Zipbug games. And now that the GG Collective has a whole bunch of BOATY, I bet they'll want to put it in their games. Yeah, it's not. It's set up as a kind of a charity token. I mean, it's meant to help the Miranda's developers. So, I mean, if they're kind of telling you they're going to kind of rug it, so, but they're going to take so much out, and it's still going to be out there and be usable. So, I don't know.
It's with meme tokens like anything else. Anybody can build on it. Anybody can use that token for whatever, and we're hoping that it's going to be the big fuck you to centralization, and for projects that have not lived up to the promises made and everything else. So we want to encourage anyone and everyone to find a use for BOATY and to promote BOATY, because stuff like this, this is what turns crypto into crap, and I can't stand it.
Hold on. So let's get clear here. Are you one of these people? Are you one of these influencers shilling a token that you purchased, sir?
I'm not an influencer, first of all. I'm an idiot with a microphone. And second of all...
So you just sidestepped that one. Okay, go ahead.
I didn't sidestep... Well, wait, let me get in my Brink mode and think very carefully before I speak. No, I'm kidding. In reality, I've already disclosed on all these other shows that I am a proud BOATY holder. I jumped right in at 422, I think, and bought a bunch of BOATY. I think this is a magnificent thing, and I totally support what these developers are doing.
So if you have bought this BOATY and you're suggesting now that other people use it, are you shilling it? Are you telling people to buy it?
I think if you support what it's all about, you should absolutely buy it. I also think you need to research it. I think you need to dig deep. Most of the people that are part of the former Gala ecosystem there know what this is all about already. Many of our longtime listeners know what this is about.
Put their white paper in chat here. So That way people can read what it's about.
Yeah, go to the BOATY site. It's there too.
So it's worth mentioning, since you've seen my Zipbugs, I was able to get a hold of the blockchain, the base blockchain records for all the wallets that bought BOATY. And for about the first 77 wallets, I sent a Zipbug on base to a base blockchain Zipbug to each one of those people. So if you have purchased BOATY at all, in the pre-sale, you probably have a Zipbug in your base wallet. You just need to unhide it on OpenSea to see it, or I think you can even unhide in MetaMask. So you have a little gift for you already, and this is something that I did just because I wanted to. I wanted to support BOATY. That's why I did the auction. By the way, I took no money from that auction. It wound up being like $500 or something, and I sent that off to the GG Collective. So I'm sure they'll be happy about it. And I'm making no profits or percentages on that auction sale as well. I mean, I'm not taking like any resale or anything. So that NFT could go around to 50 dozen people and be worth $10 billion, and I wouldn't get a cent of it.
Well, I'm still going to call Uncle Gary and tell him you're scamming the system somehow with that.
You do that somehow, yeah. Well, you should tell Uncle Gary that BOATY must be scanning the system. So I'm sure you guys know of Jesse Hines. He's a crypto lawyer, and he's been part of this whole BOATY thing. I don't know the full part. I don't know if it's his project or something he's working with somebody else, but he's been a kind of a person involved with it. And I think it seems like it's done right, but definitely do your research and ask him questions over at the Make Mirandus Great Again Discord. Can we get an invite for that by any chance? Put it in the chat or in the notes.
Yeah, I will put it in the show notes. And if I don't do it now, I'll never do it. Yeah. I am horrible with that. So
they have a BOATY channel over there. And so if you bought some BOATY in the pre-sale or the regular sale, you can now claim your BOATY today. So what you had to do is pledge your money a couple days ago, and now you've got to go to the BOATY website and you've got to claim your BOATY if you bought in the pre-sale and the regular sale. So that's worth mentioning. Go over to the Make Mirandus Great Again Discord and ask questions if you don't know what's going on.
Boy, the link list for this show is getting really long.
Yeah, I know. Titan Shillmaster. Dump your BOATY on us. Yeah, apparently I read somewhere that like 30 seconds after like the sale started, somebody or 30 seconds after the claim started, somebody dumped a whole bunch of BOATY somewhere. So that's going to definitely happen. I know that they want to encourage people to hold it, and that's what I'm thinking of doing with my Zipbug game. One of the many I'm planning is if you hold BOATY in your wallet, maybe I'll come up with a feature that can be unlocked or something.
Well, I consider it a donation to the centralization, decentralizing the centralized things. It's like a cause for me. You've seen me go hothead crazy on this show when it comes to centralization and how much I hate it. So I don't care if I make a dime on this ever. I'm putting it in my wallet, I'm tucking it away, and I'm leaving it. I mean, in a year from now, if there's a lot of use for it and I make a couple bucks on it and I can use it, great. If not, I hope that the devs take what they were given and make something awesome out of it.
I just had to show this part here. The Zipbugs have been selling a lot more recently, which is actually why I'm showing them, because hey.
There's a slant in there right now still. So I think they're changing it.
Outcast Discord. Yes, it is. You're right. But let's see. It's been renamed as of today. I thought it was MMGA.
Yeah, it was. Last night it was Outcast Slant MMGA, and I think they probably got rid of all that.
That's the Outcast Discord. Yes, that's where everybody's talking about BOATY. That's where the people who started BOATY are there, and you could talk to them and ask them about BOATY. What they're probably going to do is copy and paste the white paper. They have a little command now in that Discord where they just exclamation point like white paper or something, and the BOATY white paper will come up. So just like I put in the chat here, you'll probably be probably be pasted the white paper many times if you have questions.
Oh, we're going to continue to add to this because Jesse, who you were just talking about, just got through the submission process to get BOATY listed on CoinMarketCap.
Nice.
So you got to thumbs up it. I'm going to put a link there to go give it some thumbs up. That's the first steps. Once it gets listed on some of these engines, it's way easier to get listed on exchanges. So everything that we can do to help, please do it. I'm going to post this link. And I'm sorry I keep making you entertain the masses, but I want to make sure that we get this.
Well, I could play the song that I was just given. Wait, where's this at? This one. You hear that?
Yeah.
Doesn't sound that loud, actually.
Welcome to Fast Radio, where the truth won't quit. Welcome to Fast Radio, where the truth gets raw, deeply real. Stopping tight for the podcast ride, as these sailors guide with fire and zeal. Fast brings the heat, the passion unbound. Tightens the voice of reason so profound.
Wrong. All right.
That's good stuff.
That was from Captain Nero, and very much appreciated. And I asked him if I could make some variants of that song too. So I'll probably make some variants on Suno of that. But I like that. And we might, I don't know if I want to change the theme of Fast Radio, but I think we need to find a place to put that song.
That's a good idea. One of our viewers, Mr. Nick, who's been chatting, had some great links that I wanted to go over, and I'm going to share my clip again. If I can find my window. I'm starting to get like Faz, and I have too many tabs open. Let's see. Brave tab, which one? Bitget. There we go. So, this is a good little gem here. Bitget trains over 6,000 students. Here's how to get certified. Okay, and this is no cost as of right now. And they've already issued 2,000 certificates. And what it does is it gives you an introduction to blockchain, like gives you an education on what it is, how it works, what it's all about. And it has a ton of resources, practical applications like DeFi, NFTs, Web3, consensus, network layers, privacy, and what blockchain is for, what it's out there for.
Is this a sponsored link here? You sound like you're shilling something.
Would you stop it with the shilling stuff? This is really important because
I'm not the only one accusing you of this.
CryptoFaz Academy was designed to be a teaching platform, and this is a teaching thing.
I just wanted to bust on you. Okay, go ahead.
I know. So it's absolutely free. So jump over. The link is in the show notes for that one. And then we also have some really, really cool stuff. Let me grab this link. This kind of took me by surprise because we've talked about it a little bit, not this specific thing, but the concept of what this article is. Wrong link. God, I hate being old. All right, here we go.
Speak for yourself.
All right. Here we go. So Ubisoft, right? They're a pretty big game name. Their upcoming Web3 game is a defining moment for video games. All right. What they're suggesting, and this is a shill article, absolutely. But they're calling it a game changer for the industry. It's they do Ghost Recon, Assassin's Creed, and some other pretty big titles. Paris Blockchain Week set the stage for a potential breakthrough that leads the first generation of true AAA games making their way to the blockchain. So we all know about the Web3 gaming challenges. We talked about a lot of them last week, and on the show over the last 3 years, we've beaten this to a pulp. But there's a million reasons why it's complete ass right now, right? So plagued by low quality gameplay, the financials are a complete mess. So what they did is they're bringing in some high quality graphics. They're playing with Grimoire, which is the name of the game, being marketed as a PvP tactical RPG with a gothic dark fantasy aesthetic. All right, it's figurine-like characters. And so they have a lot of experience. You know, Assassin's Creed was like huge. And they have their own layer 1 network, which is hub layer. And they also have an EVM compatible layer 2 known as the verse layer. So they're combining two of the layers together to make all this work. Because if you listened to us a couple weeks ago, Faz did a fantastic take on why blockchains are terrible for hosting games, right? They found a way to, at least they're saying, they found a way to do it using layer 1 and layer 2 together. So the L1's a public permission blockchain and the L2 is not. So they use the validators. So think of it like this is just like Bitcoin and Lightning. So what it does is Lightning being on top of Bitcoin, it kind of serves as a intermediate. It gathers up all the transactions, sends them down as one to validate everything and brings it back up. This is exactly what this is doing too. And it allows it to verify via that. What? That L2. I thought you were talking. I'm sorry. So they're trying to test the waters with this. What they're saying is behind the scenes, they've got it working. Now, the question is, will it scale? That's the question. Will this scale, right? So,
by the way, that's a joke. Actually, if you're a software developer, all you need to do to sound smart is say, but will it scale? And then nobody can answer the question, and then you look like a rock star. Go ahead.
Well, no, but what they're saying is they've got it working, on these inner channels and with testing. But you give it to 10,000 gamers, will it actually work, right? So this could be the game changer. If they've figured out how to make this work, that could be the new format, the base layer format for how blockchain gaming works. And here's the rub on that too, is they're professing that this is going to be a AAA quality game with graphics that are off the charts. So if they can accomplish both of those things, making it run on blockchain and having good graphics, and it works, that would be a huge step forward.
Well, that'll be interesting because databases, I had mentioned before, the blockchain is not exactly a good database. It's good as a ledger. And so databases are designed to return data fast and for you to be able to query data and return it fast. The blockchain, it's pretty long and it's meant to return data. And sometimes it can take a while depending upon whether there's validators, miners, or whatever. But, I would bet that, if you start combining L1s and L2s and other things going on, that you could probably make up for that in some way, which is beyond my pay grade. But yeah, it sounds plausible.
It would be a huge step forward, but again, will it grind to a halt with 10,000 people playing it for a month? And keeping that up is going to be very difficult based on the descriptions that you gave us on how it reads and writes.
So I'm thinking you could also structure a game to favor things for a blockchain. For example, I don't know, if you go pick up, say you have a game where you go pick up a weapon that's on the ground. Well, while you're playing the game, you don't need to save it, but while you have it, you could, while it's in your hand, you could be trying to save it on the blockchain and so on. The problem becomes, I would think, if you're handing a weapon back and forth to several different people, and maybe they'd say, well, if you have this weapon for 10 minutes, well then you can keep it. That's on the blockchain. And maybe the sword would turn a different color, like, oh, it magically becomes yours after about 10 minutes or something, which would accommodate the database. So there's ways to program around it, I would think. You could be creative.
We used to play that same game as a kid. It was called Kill the Man. And you had your football. And if you could hang onto the football and run around without getting smashed by everybody else, you won the game. So it's kind of along the same lines.
Yeah. But that's one way to accommodate for a slow blockchain, and stuff like that. But if they got it, an L2 and an L1 working together where things will save in a matter of seconds, you can still use that same methodology. It's just that when you grab something, it might just be a few seconds before it's yours. But then,
well,
maybe the L2 blockchain is a way to say if it gets taken from you, it can get taken out of your wallet. Maybe you have some sort of temporary wallet. I don't know.
Well, no, so that's why I was describing it like Lightning and Bitcoin, because the L2 is going to be where all the transactions happen, right? And they're going to write them in batches every so often to the L1. So that's where the transfer will take place. It's not trying to write a billion bits of data all at the same time on an L1. It's collecting them and aggregating them and net summing it and then dropping it onto the L1 is my guess. And if that's the case, that would be a really good way to do that. My guess is, though, they'll end up having to come up with either a second L2 or add a layer 3 onto that at some point, because I don't think they're going to be able to keep up with that many transactions. I really don't.
Don't speculate about something if you're not a programmer. I mean, I'm a programmer and I know enough to not say that I'm sure about anything.
So I was reading about that because Nick sent me the article the other day, so I did some poking around on the interwebs about that, and so that's where I got the information I got. So that's kind of the direction it appears they think they're going with it. And so I think that would be really cool if they can make that work.
That'd be nice.
All
right,
nice.
So let's see. I did not look it up, but I know that the SEC was using a rule to beat crypto companies over the head.
Yes. That link is in the description as well.
Good.
Let me
Congress apparently got together and told the SEC to go fuck itself or something, or said something like, you can't do that. I don't know. I don't know enough about that, but it was let's see.
Here we go.
Oh, you got it?
House votes to erase the SEC crypto policy while Biden vows veto. All right, so you have some people that are afraid of losing their seats, is my guess here. Because it's becoming very apparent, even on the mainstream news, that they're starting to realize that there's too many people who like crypto and they can't be assholes about it anymore. And they have to bring this forward because people are voting, and they're voting for people who support crypto, not those who are against it. And there's so many people that are pissed off with the way the SEC's been handling all this stuff. They're scared to death now, I think. I really do. And
the SEC has been, it's kind of funny. The SEC has been the Democrats' first line defense against crypto becoming mainstream. And they've been trying everything they can to keep crypto from getting more popular, down to outright lying, contradicting themselves in court, all sorts of stuff. And if you follow the Ripple case, I mean, it was comical how they were proposing silly measures and contradicting themselves and stuff like that.
Everybody's best friend Biden, everybody's best friend Biden supports the way that the SEC has been doing things.
So it's kind of funny, and I want to point this out, especially when you start pointing at politicians, going, "Oh, well, Biden's doing this, and everybody's best friend." No, okay, look, in 2020, before Trump left, He literally made a news conference to say Bitcoin is based on thin air. Crypto is bad for you, stuff like that, and it's not good. And then he left office, and then the Democrats came in office, and they both agreed. The Democrats were like, yeah, crypto's bad, and it's based on thin air, and then they started going against it. And then the Republicans went, wait a minute. So if they're against it, and we're against, no, okay, we're going to be for it. Yeah, we're going to be for it, and then everything's going to be cool. And then what do you know? Overnight, all these Republicans start coming out for crypto. Oh my gosh! And now we have, Trump just said in something just the other day saying that he wants crypto. That's the same guy who said he didn't want it. What happened? He's not going to tell you. He just switched his position because he wants to win, and the Republicans switched their position because they want to win. And what I'm trying to illustrate here is it's not the Republicans or the Democrats that are bad or everybody's best friend. They're both playing a fucking game. So stop acting like, oh, this side is like against crypto and this side is for crypto. They both don't care. They both just want to be on top. And when the Republicans get in, are they going to do their crypto? They're probably going to do it their way. But yeah, they'll probably do crypto. Maybe they'll have that CBDC out there and ready for everybody to use, and they'll say, "Well, that's crypto." So don't just wait and see.
I'm an equal opportunity basher. I bash both parties. I'm not trying to suggest that the Republicans are any better at it. I'm saying I don't care who it is, but they're scared now because everybody was against it at one point. And now they're realizing that they're going to lose their position and lose their seat most likely if they don't start supporting it.
Well, so crypto, in my opinion, crypto is going to win no matter what. And if anything, maybe the Republicans are the first ones to go, okay, since it's going to win, we might as well support it. We'll get more votes for it. And even if we don't get most votes for it, when it does win, we'll say we knew it was going to happen. So, okay, fine. And I guarantee if if for some reason Republicans get in and they start getting against crypto, the Democrats will be for crypto. So let's not play that game and say that one side is any worse than the other. They're equally as bad. Now, of course, we all have our opinion about our favorite politicians, but I mean, there's a lot of sameness going on there.
I gave up politics years and years and years ago, and that's your fault.
Good. I don't think that any of these shows need to really focus on politics because all you're going to do is piss off half of your fans. So,
well, I just, when you showed me that zeitgeist and I realized what was really going on this planet, I was a hardcore conservative Republican up to that point, and I just let it all go. And now I'll comment on that. And the only reason I comment on politics is because usually one's, in my opinion, better than the others. In other words, I do better financially and socially and everything under certain people. Now, it always hasn't been Republicans and it always hasn't been Democrats.
Well, you do better in stocks and in crypto when there's massive change. Whenever change happens, that's how you make money. If you're a little bit ahead of the change, you can invest in that change and figure out where things are going to be, and then you can make money as everybody else apes into it. So you want to go back and forth between Democrat and Republican. There's money to be made doing that. Okay.
Yeah, so I'll close the political talk with this, and I'll say that regardless of my views, the best I ever did financially was under the Bill Clinton regime. That was the best I ever did financially. Now, I don't know. I don't say it's Bill Clinton's doing, but whatever was going on during that period, I did extraordinarily well financially. So I'm hoping, I don't care who gets in office because I don't follow that stuff anymore, but whoever it is, I hope they're able to get this economy moving, because I think that there goes my camera again.
What?
We're talking too long. When we talk too long, my camera shuts off.
Did your subscription end? You need to pay more?
No, it has a timer on it and it goes off if I don't reset it after an hour. I keep forgetting.
I didn't mean to click that one. I meant to click this one, and Think Tank typed something in really quick in the chat window moved. So what are you doing, dude?
My camera is all jacked up at the moment. I gotta get one of those. You know what I gotta get is one of those batteries that plugs in to the bottom. You know, the perpetual batteries. Because right now I just run a USB-C cord, but the camera works a little bit too hard, so it drains the battery too quick. The USB can't even keep up with it. Yeah.
I think that's lag from me.
It might be. I don't know. All right. So what else do you have?
Okay, I'm looking on my whiteboard here. What did I send you in chat? I sent you a few things. Did we go through all of them?
Yeah.
It's been an hour.
We did. Yeah, we did. And I also, speaking of me being a shiller, he won't tease me on this because I'm shilling his shit. He doesn't get upset when I shill his shit.
Because mine's not shilling. He's not getting any money for it.
Listen, there's 2 links in the show description to 2 of the top collections that Faz has for his Zipbugs. Oh, speaking of, when I'm done shilling your stuff, you've got to tell them about Zip Sprint. So,
yeah, I could do that.
What do you call it? The AVAX collection is his big collection there, and the alts. The alts are where a lot of these cool ones that he's featuring on the show are being put. There's over 200 bugs in there for your pleasure. Yeah.
Okay, so the AVAX
one.
Bug porn. A lot of bug porn. Well, this one's cute. So each of these, the AVAX bugs, I'm putting them on different blockchains because, frankly, I'm trying to encourage people to use the blockchains. And, frankly, it's a lot cheaper. But can you show me the earpods? But these guys all have stories in them. The AVAX ones do right here. So if you buy one, you get a story. I mean, you can read it even if you don't buy it. But they're there. And I was going to say something. I actually have like 4 different Zipbug sets on OpenSea. And this is supporting me right now because I'm in between contracts. So there's that. That's why it's being shilled right now. And no, Titan's doing it to be nice. He's not doing it because he's getting any money from it. Let's go to the Zip Sprint really quick. That is games.zipbugs.com. And it's still in testing. That's why we get this stupid little thing here. And that's what happens if you don't know what to do. So this is like a Flappy Bird clone that I'm using as like a test bed for, I'm learning Unity. And I want to connect it to the blockchain and have it like respect the NFTs also. But this looks just like Unity. Just like Flappy Bird, sort of. Except you get all your lives at once. Well, Flappy Bird, you have 1 life. And, oh, he made it. So some of these bugs can go through some columns, and they can't go through others. I forget one. He can't go through that. He can go through these. Yeah, he can go through the sticky columns. But I lost the 2 other bugs right away. And I'm actually pretty good at this. Oops, nope, not anymore. So that's the game. Right now, I plan to be adding features onto it slowly but surely, but that is at games.zipbugs.com. And this is a practice game. I want to hook it up to the blockchain, and I want to make it to where some of the Zipbug NFTs, if you've gotten certain ones, will unlock certain features. I'll probably make it so that any Zipbug can unlock some of the features, and then certain Zipbugs or certain types of Zipbugs cannot unlock others. So that's my shill here for this. This is a free game, obviously, and it doesn't make me money. The Zipbugs right now are just sold to be art, but I want to be able to make them be used more for games I've already made.
Yeah, this is a longer process, and Faz is learning me some really cool stuff about this because I'm trying to put the website together, and we had a lot of fun going through the HT access and everything else to make sure everything was running okay. So it's gonna be a long time coming. So we'll let you know when updates are made. Absolutely.
Yes, I actually was going to have. I'm planning to do updates every week, so you can see something new. But the problem is I got involved with that BOATY McBoatface stuff and making more Zipbugs, and so I didn't get any new features. But what's nice about this game is I can put a lot of tiny little features in really quickly and just make it entertaining. And this is meant to hold people off until I get my Zipbug card game going, which at the moment I'm not working on. I'm just learning how to use this application, the Unity development system.
Yes.
That's my
Very
last
cool.
bit of stuff. Should we end with our new theme? Well, it's not our new theme, but it's
Yeah,
a
Zora smacked you on the peepee saying no new theme a little
Well,
earlier in the comments.
Oh, no new theme as in
Yeah, he doesn't want it to be the regular. He likes the other one like everybody else. Now, I love the original, but once in a while I think we should be playing this because I kind of like this as well. Maybe we'll do that. We can do one as the beginning and one as the end.
So the only problem I have with this theme that Captain Nero gave is when you make things with Suno just ends it like there, like halfway through. But what you can do, and my significant other has played with Suno a lot, is you can extend the songs and combine them and make them a full-length song. The only problem with that is you can't make a second time with the same exact like sound that you had. If you make it a second time, it gets a totally different sound, which really sucks. But you can make the song longer. So there is that. So that's why I have to fade it out when I use it.
So what you're saying is your significant other makes it longer.
Thank you for that. Okay. On that note, I think I'm just going to where's that at? Do this to you.